So I have an amazing video for you today. So I've got 3 trades to show, one full of a little bit of everything, honestly. Japanese cards, a jumbo card, plasma storm cards, and then I've got 2 trades that have of just plasma storm stuff, both with ultra rares. So let's go ahead and get started with MusicalNinja75, and nice simple trade for a Articuno EX and a reverse plasma energy. So really excited. I pulled the full art Articuno EX, but I didn't have the regular one for my collection yet, so this is going straight into my collection binder, as well as the plasma energy. I've worked out trades for most of the cards on my reverse ones list. I have not finalized anything for, I think, the Vespiquen and the Golbat. I'll have to double check on those, but those are really the only 2 so far. Now, if someone backs out of something else, I tried to do overlaps where I could, but this was a trade I was really hoping wouldn't fall through, because this was the only person I think that has had a spare reverse plasma energy available. So I was really excited to go ahead and get those. Again, that is MusicalNinja75. Next up, we have a trade from Demonbagelslover, and we traded. Well, honestly, he buys more, I think, from me than we actually trade. But we have done trades in the past, lots of sales, though. And note, Cat, as always, thanks for the trades. Keep up the great work, Demonbagelslover. And I just love his name, too. And we have 2 ultra rares. This is the same as the other one. 1 ultra rare and 1 reverse from Plasma Storm. So more Plasma Storm stuff. This time we have a White Kyurem EX, which I think looks totally awesome. They did a really good job with just all the flames and the ice and stuff going around the edge. And a reverse Leopard from Plasma Storm 2. So really awesome. Again, just yeah, 1 reverse, 1 ultra rare. So awesome stuff to add to my collection as well. Again, same thing with the Kyurem, going straight into my collection binder. So the last trade is really pretty much huge. So I'm actually going to show the trade report, because basically, yeah, this is what it looks like. All the different cards that we were going back and forth on, you know, what I had, what I didn't have, that sort of thing. In fact, he sent me his versions as well. You know, and going through as far as, you know, prices, value-wise. Yeah, just tons and tons of cards that we were trading for. And here we go with a note. Says, hello, the cat's meow. Thank you so much for trading with me. I enjoy watching your openings and reactions to awesome cards, and so I threw in a couple of cool stuff. You may already have them, but now you have extras and stuff to trade or sell. I hope these cards are in satisfactory condition, as I'm very serious about mint condition cards. I did not know how to preserve the Suicune properly, so I used a Ziploc bag and taped it so it wouldn't get scratched sliding around. Hope it arrives in mint condition, fresh from the box. Anyways, I have to go get my teeth knocked out in a snowboarding accident. Can't wait for your cards to arrive. Square Pants out. And his YouTube name is Yoitzsquare. So obviously going along with the SpongeBob theme. Let's go ahead and show, since he mentioned it, the Suicune first. Well, actually, hold on. I thought I pulled all the tape off of it. Didn't quite get everything off. I'm trying not to damage it, obviously. Don't want to damage a Suicune of all cards. Actually, let me stretch back here and get a little tape. Rather than pulling it and risk damaging it, we'll just cut along the side, and then I can just pull this off. Okay, so I'm actually going to leave this in the Ziploc bag just so it stays nice and mint and fresh. But we have a Suicune box topper from the, is this Space Expedition, or is this maybe Aquapolis? I'm trying to remember which this one is from. We just have a promo symbol down in the bottom corner, so I'm not quite sure. I think this is a Quapolis box topper. So basically, if you bought a sealed box of Legendary, Expedition, Aquapolis, and Skyridge, you got like a random box topper in your box. I believe I pulled a Dark Blastoise from my Legendary collection, and I think I opened up loose packs of Aquapolis and Skyridge. No, I opened a sealed of Skyridge. I forget what I got there. But I actually just traded for a couple of other box topper cards, so my wants list is actually getting nice and small for my jumbos, so that's always exciting. This is a medium-sized jumbo, about a little over twice the size of a normal card, but about a little under half the size of a, normal jumbo card like the Mewtwo's and stuff that we see in stores. So really, really excited to get this in. Fairly difficult to trade for, and I figured most of these jumbos I'd probably just have to buy on eBay one day. So really awesome to be able to work out a trade for it, along with a ton of other things. So first off, I want to show off this sleeve. I'm not a big sleeve collector. I do kind of hang on to one of each Pokemon sleeve just because the artworks are pretty cool. And this is one that I've never seen before. So we've got the 3 legendary deer silhouettes on the back. So I'm guessing that this is probably a Japanese sleeve just because we tend not to get these cool things over here. In the top loader itself, shiny random receiver. So if you saw my booster box openings, you would have seen that I pulled this one. So you're like, well, why are you trading for another one? I'm hoping that this is going to be helpful in finishing off my Plasma Storm set. So while I did pull one, I have arranged for a shiny Blastoise to come in, but if that falls through, I have a feeling I'm going to have to put in a shiny, that this shiny may need to go towards trading for a shiny Blastoise. I don't have a full art Colress yet, so this could go towards that. This is just, it's very, random receiver is very playable, and being a shiny just, it's going to be a great thing to have in my trade binder to try and get some of the last ultra rares that I'm going to need to finish off the Plasma Storm set. And that means I get to get a complete set video out to you guys sooner. So that's the first really amazing card. Let's go next with some of the reverses from Plasma Storm. We've got Lombre, Vanillish, Cubchoo, Trubbish, I believe that's number 65, I think I still need 63, Carvana, Combee, Loudred, and an escape rope for my decks. Let's see. Let's go with some of these. These are actually some of the extras that he sent. Pikachu promo, Pheasant Rare from Boundaries Crossed, reverse, Leopard Hollow from Boundaries Crossed, and a Musharna Rare reverse from Boundaries Crossed. This one's pretty cool. I've been kind of slowly dabbling in Japanese stuff, promo sets, a little bit of everything. And this is another, this is going to be a new edition, a sealed, there's the plastic right there, Superior promo. I have no idea really anything about this card other than it's really cool, and maybe I'll do a little research on it and have it in the next featured Friday. So really cool Crystal Shard promo. Honestly, it kind of blinds you a little bit. Let's go with this sleeve with some more Plasma Storm stuff. We've got a Kling Clang Hollow, Giratina Rare Reverse, and a reverse Kling Clang. So now I think I finally have all the Kling Clangs I need for my deck. I just need to get more Cobalion in to run the deck. Let's go with this one. This is another sleeve of extras. We've got a Meloetta from Boundaries Crossed. I think I missed this one on the first pass. Top half of Entei and Raikou Legends. So that's really awesome. Some really great extras. And I think the rest of these are Japanese cards. So let's go ahead and show the last couple of English cards before we get into the rest of the Japanese stuff. We've got some a Specs, a Scramble Switch, and a Dowsing Machine. So I'm thinking that these aren't gonna be up for trade. Maybe I guess I could part with them if there was a full art Colress, since I haven't arranged for that trade yet. But otherwise, I think these are going to remain in my deck binder. Computer searches, I still think the best, but Scramble Switch I think has potential. You switch your active with one of your bench and you move all your energy to it. So that's great to utilize Max Potion. In the future, when we're losing some energy acceleration things, this may become more prominent, so maybe necessary. And Dowsing Machine is like Junk Arm. It's just limited to a 1 of now. Whoops, didn't mean to drop that. Good thing I didn't drop it on anything and bend anything. But basically, you discard 2 cards from your hand to replay a trainer and put it in your hand. Now, the big reason I'm going to hang on to this is because it just says a trainer card. And because of the new printing on our supporters, it says trainers. So you could use a Dowsing Machine to get a Juniper in your hand. So that could be huge late game when your opponent late game, ends you, and you happen to pull into a Dowsing Machine because it's searchable with Skyla. You could, you pretty much, you can set yourself up for a little bit of anything. If you really need that, maybe not even necessarily to get you out of a bind, but you've used up all your ends, you really need to end your opponent in order to have a chance to stay in the game. That could be really, really crucial. So while I still favor computer search, Dowsing Machine just has a lot of potential, so I think it's good to hang on to it. And now let's go with the rest of the Japanese cards from our trade. So, we've got a bunch of Expedition cards to fill in the blanks from my collection. All first edition from the first Expedition set. A Kingler Holo, Gengar non-holo rare, Golem rare, Dragonite rare. This one's actually an extra Giratina from a holo from the black and white set. But the Mew non-holo rare is from Expedition. This is another extra, Ninetales Holo, from the, was it Legend, what, Lost Link, Legend, something like that, set, with the Ninetales Holo, from the Expedition series on the back. And the last 2, a Machamp Holo and a Alakazam Holo. So this knocked off probably a third of my Japanese Expedition once list, so that's really exciting. And knocked off a lot of cards on my Plasma Storm once list, knocked off some cards on my Jumbo once list. So honestly, this guy probably could have had a video all to himself. There's just so many cards that we traded for. So, huge trade. Thank you very, very much. I'll have your cards out in the mail tomorrow, and hopefully you'll be getting them early. Well, actually, by the time this video runs, you'll probably already have your cards, because I'm already at the point where I'm getting so many trades in that the trade videos, while I'm doing them on time, are starting to get backed up. So, thanks everyone for watching, and stay tuned for tomorrow. I've already got 1 trade in to go towards tomorrow's TCBM, so I'm sure by the time this runs, I'll have more in. Thanks again for watching.